Small habits create bigger ones. Listen, I just woke up. It's 11:32, and I can admit that. Wait, first, I've been streaming every day for probably 3 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know the specific dates, but I just say 3 weeks now. And I used to be a guy that used to be scared, nervous to stream because I was scared of the fact of not knowing what to stream, would people join, and how things would go. But now there's always a few people that return to the stream every time. And I can say that's strength purely off the fact of consistency. And listen, the first few days of me doing this, not to say, and I've been consistent before, but this is probably the most consistent I've ever been. But the first few days of me doing this, of trying to be consistent, is always the hardest, because it's like the past lingers in my mind of, oh, I tried this before, it didn't go good, or it didn't last long, and I ended up repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. So I got to the point where I'm like, why do I don't have to keep repeating the cycle. If I consistently do this, it builds the habit of just doing it regardless of what happened. It's like a daily routine type of thing. When we brush our teeth, it's become one of those things, or slowly becoming one of those things where it's like, okay, if I don't do this, my breath gonna stink. And in all reality, if I don't do this, who's gonna do it for me? If I don't do this, who's gonna stream on my account? No one. So this is my thing for you. Just one day at a time. One day at a time. I know everyone's trying to rush this, rush that, but you try to rush so much to the point where, in theory, you think you're doing something by creating all these plans, and inherently overthinking, procrastinating, to the point where you take no action at all. You think the planning is, not to say that planning is bad or anything like that, but you over plan so much to the point where it's like you didn't drain all your creative battery, and you don't even want to execute the actual plan anymore. And I became victim to that. I have so many ideas, so many things, but it's like, am I gonna keep stacking ideas, or am I gonna actually execute them? That was my problem. I would think, I need 10 more ideas before I can really start executing them. And it's like, hey, if I run out of ideas, I can always create more. If I run out of plans, I can always create more. But you try to build up 100 ideas, you don't even execute one of them. And then it's like, as soon as you execute one idea, you think to yourself, well, back to the drawing board. Bro, you still have 99 ideas left you need to execute. You feel me? So that might just be a me thing, or what I go through, but it's like, you feel me? So one thing I said as of recently, I think I tweeted it. My bad, y'all, just woke up not too long ago, but I tweeted it as well. I tweeted a couple of things. Let me see. I think the only thing I tweeted was, I said, one day it'll be over. Enjoy this day, though. It looked backwards to me on my screen, but hopefully y'all can see it. But it says, one day it'll be over. Enjoy this day, though. As well as, patience is everything. If you give up now, you'll never know where you could have been. As well as, take things one day at a time. And I feel like, again, I get it, that anxiety, that overthinking rush of, where am I going to be in 5 years? Where am I going to be next week? Where am I going to be? It's like, you if you don't take action, you won't be nowhere. So the now is all we have. If you can focus on the now and put your all in now, who knows where you can be. Just put it into action and do what you got to get done. Make a little list of things. It don't have to be the most constructive list. That was my thing too. I try to make this big list of things, and it's like, yo, but realistically, I'm not gonna do this shit. I just need to sit down and put in the work. You can't avoid the hard work, man. You gotta just do it. And that's my word for the day. Just do it. Day by day. Consistency. Make a little notepad. Get it done. Every day. And then just build up as you go. Once you get the small stuff done, Add one thing at a time. But make sure you're doing it though. That's the thing. Gotta do it.